Section 1. The Shock of Silence. When we walk away, the first thing that hits her isn't always sadness, it's silence. You know that moment when everything feels too still? The air feels heavier, the sounds around seem distant? That's the first wave. She's not crying yet. She's processing. Her mind races through memories, like flipping through old photos she never wanted to delete. The way you used to laugh, the things you used to say, the rhythm of your presence, all of it suddenly feels louder because now it's gone. Inside, she's caught between disbelief and denial. Even if she saw it coming, even if things had been breaking slowly, the finality of that moment feels unreal. It's like watching the credits roll on a movie she didn't want to end. Studies in emotional psychology actually showed that the human brain reacts to emotional loss in a way that's eerily similar to physical pain. That's why it's not just in her head, it hurts. And yet she keeps her face calm, pretending it doesn't, because admitting it out loud would make it real.
Section 2. The Emotional Rewind. As the shock starts to fade, her mind goes into rewind. Every word you said, every fight, every silence, it all comes flooding back, piece by piece. She replays conversations, wondering if she could have changed something, or if you ever really cared the way she did. It's not obsession, it's her brain trying to make sense of the ending. According to relationship experts, after a breakup or emotional disconnection, people instinctively analyze the past to protect themselves from future pain. It's her mind's way of saying, "What did I miss?" But here's the thing. Those flashbacks aren't always logical. Sometimes she'll remember your smallest gestures, how you fixed her hair, the way you smiled when she said something silly, and suddenly she's hit with a mix of nostalgia and ache. It's confusing because deep down she knows the good moments don't erase the reasons things ended. Yet her heart keeps replaying them anyway, like a favorite song she can't stop humming even though it hurts to hear. That's the tug-of-war happening inside her, between what was and what is, between what she wanted and what she's now forced to accept.
Section 3. The Battle Between Pride and Pain. Now, here's where things get complicated. When you walk away, part of her wants to run after you, but another part whispers, "Don't." That's pride. It's not arrogance, it's self-protection. She doesn't want to look weak, even though every bone in her body wants to stop you from leaving. And so she stands still, smiles maybe, says she's fine. But her heart, it's screaming for one more chance. This is the moment where pain meets ego. Studies show that emotional rejection activates the same part of the brain that processes physical injuries. So even when she's holding it together, she's actually in survival mode. Her pride tells her to keep her dignity, to stay composed. Her emotions tell her to break down. But she won't, not yet. She knows if she lets it out now, she might never stop. So she does what most people do. She hides it behind silence. And that's where the misunderstanding begins. To the outside world, she seems strong, maybe even cold. But inside, it's chaos. The things left unsaid start echoing louder than anything spoken.
Section 4. The Reflection Stage. After the initial pain settles, her mind moves into reflection. This is the what now phase. She starts looking inward, thinking about what the relationship meant, what she learned, and who she became because of it. This isn't about blame anymore. It's about understanding. And honestly, this is one of the most powerful stages, even if it doesn't feel like it. During this time, her emotions start to shift from hurt to clarity. She begins to see things differently, not through love's filter, but through reality's lens. Maybe she realizes how much she tolerated, how much she gave, or maybe she sees the ways she grew because of it all. Some researchers call this phase emotional recalibration. It's where her brain starts building new patterns, slowly detaching from the bond it once held so tightly. She might still miss you, yes, but now it's mixed with understanding. She's not chasing anymore. She's learning. And somewhere in that process, she starts finding bits of herself she forgot she had.
Section 5. The what-if loop. Even as she grows stronger, there's one thing that doesn't let go easily. The what-if. What if you had stayed? What if timing was different? What if she had said something else that day? These questions can loop endlessly, especially late at night when the world gets quiet. Psychologists say our brains are wired to seek closure, but love doesn't always offer that luxury. And so, she creates her own closure, even if it's imperfect. Sometimes she convinces herself it was for the best. Sometimes she romanticizes what could have been. Both are natural responses. It's her way of healing through storytelling. We all do it. We rewrite endings in our minds until they stop hurting. But eventually, she realizes something important. The what-ifs can't change the what was. That realization doesn't come with fireworks. It comes quietly, maybe during a morning coffee, or while scrolling through old photos she no longer feels the need to delete. That's when she finally exhales. That's when peace starts to replace pain.
Section 6. The rebuilding phase. Once she reaches this point, she starts to rebuild, not just her routine, but her identity. She's learning how to fill her days without your presence, how to enjoy moments that used to feel empty. And the beautiful thing? She doesn't even realize it's happening at first. It starts small, sleeping better, laughing more, feeling lighter. Experts say that emotional resilience isn't about getting over someone, it's about growing through the experience. And she's doing exactly that. She may still think about you sometimes, but it no longer controls her. The hurt turns into memory, and the memory into wisdom. That's growth. You see, healing doesn't come in a straight line. It's a slow, messy process. But every time she picks herself up, she's teaching her heart that she can survive without the person she thought she needed. And with each passing day, she becomes a little more herself again, stronger, calmer, clearer.
Section 7. When she finally lets go. And then, one day, without any big moment or dramatic closure, she lets go. It's not loud or emotional. It's peaceful. She stops checking your profile, stops waiting for a message, stops wondering if you think of her. She just releases it. When that happens, she doesn't hate you. She doesn't love you the same way either. She simply understands that some people come into our lives to teach us, not to stay. That realization doesn't erase the pain, but it transforms it. And when she finally smiles again, not the forced one, but the real one, it means she's found her balance. It's a quiet kind of victory, one that no one sees, but she feels deep inside. And if you ever cross paths again, she'll look at you with calm eyes, not longing ones. Because she's not that same person anymore. The version of her that once waited for you learned to wait for herself instead.
Section 8. The truth behind her strength. People often mistake her calm for indifference, but the truth is, it's courage. It takes immense strength to walk through emotional chaos and come out softer, not colder. The world celebrates moving on, but what deserves more credit is healing quietly. That's what she does. She faces her emotions, wrestles with them, and then transforms them into lessons. And maybe deep down, she'll always remember the way things ended. But it won't define her anymore. She's learned that not every ending is a failure. Some are beginnings in disguise. When she smiles again, it's not because she's forgotten you. It's because she remembered herself.